Hi there. Today we're going to talk about the split function and how you can use that inside Microsoft Power Automate to parse information from a string. So you're working in Power Apps or Power Automate and you need to take an input and parse it into smaller bits. I'll use this email address as an example. To parse this, we're going to use the split function, which takes a string of characters and turns it into an array by separating the string on a delimiter you define. Here's how it works. In our demo, we've got an email address, which is firstname.lastname@email.com. We're going to use split to first divide this at the @ sign, which creates an array with two elements, and then we can break the first element even further by splitting on the period. This creates another array with the two elements we need for our exercise, first name and last name. To start, use the expression box in Power Automate and start typing out first split, then inside the parens, click over to the dynamic value to grab the thing you want to parse. Hit the comma, then single quotes to begin typing your delimiter. Note that this doesn't have to be a single character. You can split the string on a word or more if you want. Power Automate identifies each element of the new array with a number, beginning at 0 for the first element. Adding the brackets and the 0 at the end of the expression will grab the first part of the array, which should be everything before the @ symbol. We'll test this to make certain before moving on to the next step. Now that we know that's giving us the correct results, we'll wrap the whole thing in our next split to divide the first element into another smaller array at the period. We can then use a couple of compose actions and copy-paste the expression into both, changing the last digit to identify which element of the final array we want for each compose. Here you can see I've labeled the first compose as first name and chosen the first element with a 0 in brackets. Finally, I've switched the 0 for a 1 in the second compose to grab the last name from the email address. This method works great when you are faced with a lot of consistently formatted data. If you've liked today's 5-minute function, please like and subscribe to this channel and follow me on Twitter @PoweredByEdG for more great content.